Hello, dear chosen ones. It is always a joy to be here with you, sharing moments of reflection and learning. Today, I want to invite you to think about a very special subject: the relationship between the place we live and our spiritual journey. Have you ever stopped to consider what your home says about you? The truth is that the space we inhabit goes far beyond four walls and a roof. It is an extension of our soul, a reflection of who we are inside. Every detail, every object, every corner of your home carries deep meanings and reveals the intentions you place in your life. When we look at our home, we can perceive how it reflects the spiritual balance we seek. Imagine entering someone's home and feeling a different energy. This happens because the home of a chosen one is a place where peace and harmony reign. Every choice, from the arrangement of furniture to the color of the walls, is made with care and love, creating an environment that welcomes and nurtures. It is as if each space is telling a story about the spiritual journey of the one who lives there. Today, we will explore together how your home can be a true mirror of your essence. We will talk about the importance of organization, the details that make a difference, and how a harmonious environment can help us connect more deeply with the divine. Stay with me until the end, because what you will discover may change the way you see your home. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, take the opportunity to do so now. This way, you won't miss any reflections and can continue this journey with us. Your presence is very important, and together we can illuminate our path even more. Let's go. Let's explore more deeply how the environment we live in reflects our inner energy. The energy of a home is a direct reflection of the energy of those who inhabit it. When you enter the home of a chosen one, it is common to feel something special in the air. It may be a peace that envelops the environment, a sense of welcome and comfort. This happens because a chosen one understands that their space is an extension of their spiritual journey. Every detail of the home, from the organization to the more subtle elements, carries deep meanings. A chosen one constantly seeks balance and harmony, and this is reflected in their home. For example, the way the furniture is arranged can influence the circulation of energy. A well-organized space allows energy to flow freely, creating an environment conducive to meditation, reflection, and connection with the divine. Organization is not just an aesthetic issue. It is a spiritual practice. When we keep our home clean and tidy, we are also taking care of our mind and spirit. Clutter can generate confusion and stress, while an organized space brings clarity and tranquility. A chosen one knows that by caring for their home, they are creating an environment that fosters inner peace. The details in the home of a chosen one also play an important role. Each object is chosen with care, reflecting values and intentions. For example, candles can be lit to illuminate thoughts and intentions, while plants bring the energy of life and growth. Crystals are used for protection and balance. These elements transform the home into a personal temple, where every detail contributes to elevating the spiritual energy of the environment. Furthermore, the connection between the interior and the exterior is fundamental. Just as we seek peace within ourselves, the external environment should reflect that serenity. A well-kept garden, for example, can be a space for meditation and reflection. Soft colors on the walls and in the decor help create a tranquil atmosphere. A chosen one understands that the environment around them should be a mirror of the calm they seek within. When the energy of the home is positive, this is reflected in the relationships we have with the people who visit us. Friends and family feel this energy and often feel more at ease and relaxed. The home becomes a welcoming space where everyone can connect and share special moments. This positive energy also attracts experiences and people that are aligned with our vibration. Taking care of our home is, therefore, an act of love. By creating an environment that nourishes us, we are also taking care of our mental and spiritual health. A harmonious space helps us connect more easily with the divine. When we are in a place that makes us feel good, it is easier to find moments of prayer, meditation, and introspection. These moments are essential for our spiritual growth and for our connection with God. That is why it is important for every chosen one to look at their home with care and attention. Ask yourself, what does my home say about me? What can I do to make it better reflect my essence? Sometimes small changes can make a big difference. It may be reorganizing a room, adding an element that brings joy, or even creating a space dedicated to meditation. Remember that your home is a reflection of who you are. By taking care of your space, you are also taking care of yourself. Every detail matters, and every choice you make can help create an environment that promotes peace, love, and connection. What truly matters is that your home is a place where you feel good, where you can grow and connect with your true essence. Let's continue exploring the importance of organization as a spiritual alignment in our lives. Keeping the house organized is a practice that can bring many benefits, not only to the physical environment, but also to our emotional and spiritual well-being. When we look around and see a clean and tidy space, it helps us feel calmer and more centered. One of the first steps to creating an organized environment is to assess what we have at home. Often, we accumulate objects that we no longer use or that have no meaning in our lives. This accumulation can create a sense of weight and disorder. By reviewing our belongings, we can ask ourselves, does this item still serve me? Does it bring joy or value to my life? If the answer is no, it may be time to let it go. This practice not only frees up physical space, but also helps release emotional energy that may be trapped. When we get rid of what we don't need, we create space for new experiences and opportunities. This is especially important on our spiritual journey. A light and airy environment allows energy to flow freely, facilitating connection with the divine. When we are surrounded by things we love and that have meaning, we feel more inspired and motivated to follow our spiritual path. Organizing the home can also be a way to express gratitude. Every object we choose to keep in our home should reflect something we value. By caring for our space, we are recognizing the blessings we have in our lives. This helps us cultivate a positive mindset and appreciate what truly matters. An organized environment is a reflection of a clear and tranquil mind, allowing us to focus on our spiritual practices. Creating a space dedicated to spirituality is a great way to strengthen that connection. It can be a corner for meditation, an altar, or a place where you can sit in silence and reflect. By keeping this space clean and organized, you will be creating an environment that favors introspection and connection with the divine. This space can become a refuge where you can recharge your energies and reconnect with your essence. Organization can also be seen as a practice of self-care. When we take care of our home, we are taking care of ourselves. A tidy environment helps us feel more relaxed and at peace. This is especially important in times of stress or uncertainty. When life gets hectic, having an organized space can be a safe harbor, a place where we can retreat and find tranquility. Another way to maintain organization is to establish routines. Creating daily habits of cleaning and tidying up can make a big difference. Set aside a few minutes each day to take care of small details, such as making the bed, cleaning the table, or organizing a room. These small actions accumulated over time can completely transform the environment. Additionally, these routines help create a sense of discipline and focus, which are essential for spiritual growth. The color and decor of the environment also play an important role in the energy of the home. Soft and natural colors can create a calm and welcoming atmosphere. Plants and elements of nature bring life and freshness to the space, as well as purifying the air. When choosing decor, think about how each element can contribute to the energy you wish to cultivate in your home. When the house is organized and harmonious, this is reflected in our relationships. A welcoming environment invites friends and family to feel at ease. Visits become moments of connection and joy, where everyone can share experiences and strengthen bonds. The positive energy that emanates from an organized home attracts people and experiences that are aligned with our vibration. Finally, remember that organization is an ongoing process. As life progresses, new things come into our lives and others leave. It is important to regularly review our space and ensure that it continues to reflect who we are and what we desire. By doing this, we are not only taking care of our home, but also taking care of ourselves. The practice of keeping the house organized is a powerful way to align our physical space with our spiritual journey. Every act of organization is an opportunity to reflect on our intentions and create an environment that nourishes and inspires us. Let's cultivate this practice in our lives together, promoting peace and clarity in our homes and in our hearts. When we enter a home where each item has been chosen with care, we feel a special energy in the air. These details are not mere decorations. They have a purpose and an intention that contribute to the atmosphere of the environment. Candles, for example, are much more than simple sources of light. They have the power to illuminate our thoughts and intentions. By lighting a candle, we create a sacred space, a moment when we can connect with our deepest aspirations. The light of the candle symbolizes clarity and hope, helping to dispel shadows and bring to light what we truly wish to manifest in our lives. This small gesture can become a powerful ritual, reminding us of the importance of focusing on our intentions. Another essential element is plants. They bring the energy of nature indoors and symbolize growth and renewal. Having plants in our space not only purifies the air, but also connects us to the beauty of life and the natural cycle of growth. Caring for a plant is an act of love and responsibility, teaching us about patience and care. Each new leaf that sprouts is a reminder that we are always evolving and that life is in constant transformation. Crystals also play a significant role in the home of a chosen one. Each crystal has unique properties that offer protection and balance. Some crystals help to increase positive energy, while others can protect us from negative influences. Incorporating crystals into the decor is a way to elevate the vibration of the environment. By choosing a crystal, we can connect with its energies and intentions, creating a space that resonates with what we wish to attract into our lives. In the home of a chosen one, nothing is there by chance. Every detail is chosen with care, reflecting personal values and beliefs. This transforms the home into a true personal temple, where each element collaborates to elevate the spiritual energy of the environment. It is a space where we can feel safe, loved, and connected to the divine. These details also help us nourish the soul daily. When we are surrounded by objects that have meaning, we are reminded of our intentions and purposes. A picture that inspires us, a photo of a special moment, or an object that symbolizes a personal achievement connects us with our experiences and motivates us to continue our journey. These elements help us stay focused on what truly matters. Taking care of our space and choosing each item with care is a way to affirm who we are and what we value. This helps us create an environment that not only welcomes us, but also inspires us to grow and evolve. A home full of meaning is a place where we can reconnect with our true essence and find peace amid the chaos of the outside world. Moreover, these details can serve as anchor points in our spiritual practice. Creating an altar or a space dedicated to meditation including objects that remind us of our intentions and beliefs, helps us maintain focus on our spiritual journey. Every time we look at these objects, we are reminded of what we are seeking and the path we have chosen to follow. The beauty of details lies in their ability to connect us to the physical and the spiritual. They remind us that we are multidimensional beings with physical and spiritual needs. By caring for our space and choosing each item with love, we are creating an environment that nourishes our soul and helps us connect with the divine. Therefore, I invite you to look around and reflect on the details in your home. What does each object represent to you? How do they contribute to the energy of your home? By doing this reflection, you may discover new ways to enrich your space and make it even more special. Every detail counts, and every choice we make can help create an environment that promotes peace, love, and connection. Let's cultivate this practice in our lives together, transforming our homes into true temples of light and spirituality. Spiritual minimalism is a personal journey. Each of us may interpret it differently, depending on our experiences and values. What matters is that this practice helps us connect more deeply with ourselves and with the divine. By focusing on what is essential, we create an environment that reflects our true essence and supports us on our spiritual journey. Therefore, I invite you to reflect on what is essential in your life. What truly matters to you? How can you simplify your space and your life to focus on what brings meaning? By making these choices, you will be creating a home that not only welcomes, but also nourishes your soul and promotes a deeper connection with what is sacred. Let's cultivate this practice together, transforming our homes into spaces of light, love. The home of a chosen one is much more than a simple physical space. It is a true sanctuary of welcome and tranquility. Upon entering this home, one can feel a special energy that envelops the environment, creating an atmosphere of peace and harmony. Every detail is carefully thought out to promote a space that not only shelters, but also nourishes the soul. One of the most striking aspects of the home of a chosen one is the presence of a special corner reserved for prayer, meditation, or introspection. This space is sacred, a place where they can reconnect with God and with themselves. Often, this corner is decorated with comfortable cushions, candles, crystals, and images that inspire spirituality. It is a place where the chosen one can retreat from the outside world, find silence, and reflect on their journey. This moment of solitude is essential for recharging energies and renewing faith. The colors chosen for the environment also play an important role in creating this atmosphere of tranquility. Soft tones, such as light blue, green, and lavender, are often used to promote a feeling of calm and serenity. These colors help create a space that is visually pleasing and that also calms the mind and spirit. In addition, the lighting is carefully planned, with soft lights that create a warm and relaxing environment. The objects that adorn the home of a chosen one are selected with care, always aiming to promote emotional balance. Each item has a purpose and an intention, contributing to the positive energy of the space. For example, plants are often incorporated into the decor, bringing the energy of nature indoors. They not only purify the air, but also symbolize growth and renewal. Having plants at home is a constant reminder that life is in constant transformation and that we are always evolving. Furthermore, natural elements such as water and fire are harmoniously integrated into the environment. Water fountains, for example, can be placed in strategic areas to create a flow of positive energy. The sound of flowing water brings a sense of tranquility and helps calm the mind. Candles, which represent fire, are lit during moments of meditation or prayer, symbolizing the light that illuminates the spiritual path. These natural elements help maintain the balance between body, mind, and spirit, creating an environment conducive to spiritual practice. The arrangement of furniture is also carefully planned. A well-organized and clutter-free space allows energy to flow freely. Furniture is arranged to facilitate circulation and create areas of welcome. Sofas and chairs are positioned to encourage conversations and connections, while coffee tables can serve as places for engaging in creative or spiritual activities. Each choice is made with the intention of creating a home that supports the spiritual mission of the Chosen One. This care for the environment strengthens the connection with the divine. When the space is designed to reflect the spiritual evolution of the Chosen One, it becomes a place where they can align with their greater purpose. The home transforms into a reflection of their journey, where every corner tells a story and every object has a meaning. This deep connection with the home allows the Chosen One to feel safe and supported in their spiritual walk. Additionally, the home of a Chosen One is a welcoming space for friends and family. The positive energy that emanates from this environment invites people to feel at ease and relaxed. The Chosen One understands that their home is a place where relationships can flourish, and they strive to create a space that promotes connection and love. Moments of sharing, laughter, and deep conversations are valued, and the home becomes a place where everyone can feel welcomed and loved. The practice of maintaining an energetically clean environment is also fundamental. This involves not only physical cleaning, but also the energetic purification of the space. The Chosen One can use incense, herbs, or crystals to cleanse stagnant energy and promote a healthy flow of vibrations. This practice helps keep the home as a spiritual refuge, where it is possible to recharge energies and renew faith. The home of a Chosen One is, therefore, a sacred space that reflects their spiritual journey. Every detail, from the choice of colors to the arrangement of furniture, is designed to create an environment that supports their mission and promotes balance between body, mind, and spirit. This care for the home not only strengthens their connection with the divine, but also creates a space where they can align with their greater purpose. In a world that is often chaotic and hectic, the home of a Chosen One stands out as an oasis of peace and serenity. It is a place where spirituality is lived daily, and where every moment is an opportunity for growth and connection. By cultivating this sacred space, the Chosen One not only nourishes themselves, but also inspires those around them to seek tranquility and harmony in their own lives. Dear Chosen Ones, as we reflect on the importance of our homes, it is essential to remember that they are much more than a simple shelter. Each home is a reflection of our essence, a space that nurtures our soul and strengthens our connection with God. The way we organize, decorate, and care for our environment reveals much about who we are and what we value in our lives. Taking care of the space where we live is, in fact, an act of self-care. When we dedicate time and attention to our home, we are also taking care of ourselves and the purpose we carry. A harmonious and welcoming environment allows us to recharge our energies, reflect on our intentions, and connect more deeply with our spirituality. Every detail, from the choice of colors to the arrangement of furniture, contributes to creating a space that supports us on our journey. If you feel that this theme has touched your heart, I invite you to share this content with those who may also benefit from this reflection. Often, the people around us do not realize how the environment they live in can impact their mental and spiritual health. By sharing these ideas, you can inspire others to create homes that promote peace, love, and connection. It is also important that you take some time to reflect on what your home says about you. Ask yourself, what do I value? What really matters to me? This introspection can help you identify areas in your home that can be improved or reorganized to better reflect your essence. Sometimes, small changes can make a big difference in the energy of the environment. Remember that your light is unique, and the world needs it. Each of us has a special purpose, and by taking care of our space, we are also preparing the ground for that light to shine even more brightly. When we live in an environment that nourishes and inspires us, we are able to share that positive energy with others. This creates a ripple effect, where the light of a chosen one can illuminate the lives of many. Throughout this spiritual journey, it is essential that we continue to seek growth and evolution. Our homes can be a reflection of this process. As we transform, it is natural for our spaces to evolve as well. Do not be afraid to make changes that resonate with your new phase of life. This may include adding new elements, removing objects that no longer serve, or creating new spaces dedicated to spiritual practice. Finally, do not forget to subscribe to the channel to continue on this spiritual journey. By doing so, you connect with a community of people who share similar interests and are seeking growth and understanding. Together, we can support each other on our journeys and celebrate the achievements we reach. I wish you all much peace and harmony in your lives. May each of you find beauty and serenity in your homes, and may these spaces continue to be sources of inspiration and connection with the divine. Until our next meeting, where we will continue to explore together the paths of spirituality and self-knowledge. May your light shine brightly, and may you always remember the power you have to create an environment that nourishes your soul and reflects your true essence.